Mr. President, regarding the armament cooperation that you just spoke about, to which extent could this compensate for what you are not getting anymore or maybe getting from the US in the future? Und an Sie, Herr Minister, vielleicht könnten Sie noch
І до вас, пане міністре, може ви змогли б пояснити, яким чином Німеччина може отримати користь від цього для подальшого власне озброєння Німеччини?
Will not deliver.
Will not deliver? To which extent this new cooperation that you were just talking about could compensate?
It's difficult.
What?
It's difficult to just to compensate because, for example, when we speak about the journalist, the lady, she said about that the very massive attacks on us, and we used all the intelligence from the United States and Europeans how to save the lives against the ballistic and etc. Because you see how they're targeting the civilians. That's why we can't compensate, for example, this. So, like said, the devil in details. That's why there are some things which we can't compensate, and this is the first. The second point, it's a very interesting point how to compensate. Maybe in some period of time we will not need some compensation of some things. For example, from the very beginning of this war, we spoke about the jets, about fleet, etc., about F-16s, new modern jets, and etc. But I don't know, but I think in some years, maybe partners will not need jets, because we need them today against drones, by the way, Shahis, missiles, we use F-16 against drones and against missiles, and it's workable model. But I don't know really, in some period of time we will not need it because we will have drone attacking drone and we can catch them by other technologies. And really I think that the price of jets after these things which we will produce, which we already produce, but it's not massively, and this the price of jets will decrease. And we will not need them. I don't know, really, I don't know everything. And this is about everything what is on the battlefield, and really the war is moving and shifting to technological war totally. That's why for today we can't compensate, because it's about artillery and jets, intelligence and armed vehicles, air defense first of all. There is no compensation for what to do with Patriots if Americans have these systems. Germany, they didn't produce systems of Patriots, but they delivered us more systems than any other country alone. Yes, but they delivered, and we are very thankful for this. But only United States produce Patriot systems, and I can't find for today alternative. But I think in the future the alternatives will be found.
There's a question with regard to compensation. It's quite clear. Neither Germany alone or any other country alone in Europe can compensate what the US might deliver less. That's quite clear. But as the President mentioned earlier, it is about intelligence and some other very special issues who are very relevant and will remain very relevant for Ukraine. Our issue as Europeans is to compensate as much as possible, but jointly and together with a joint effort, because this is absolutely necessary. Und zu Ihrer zweiten Frage, es liegt ja auf der Hand, wovon wir profitieren. Der Präsident hat gerade gesagt, dieser Krieg hat sich in den letzten 3,5 Jahren deutlich
Щодо другого питання, ця війна сильно змінилася за останні 2 роки, тобто сам образ війни. Тобто мова йшла завжди про артилерію, але зараз мова йде також про електронну боротьбу, про дрони. І тому, власне, з цього вже зрозуміло, чому ми можемо навчитися. Тобто дуже важливо, щоб ми разом почали виробництво, щоб ми могли отримати користь один від одного. Разом ми змогли це переформатувати і в майбутньому разом виробляти це.
Якщо можна, я дуже коротко додам одну річ. Мені здається, що ми перейшли до такого етапу війни, коли всі борються за фінанси. Технології замінюють старе обладнання і стару зброю в будь-якому випадку. Русські борються проти введення санкцій, тому що це обмежить їм фінанси. Ми боремось також за фінанси, тому що є вже виробництво, а його не вистачає. Я думаю, що компенсація головна попереду буде саме в цьому.
Дякую. На цьому прес-конференцію завершую.
Thank you. Дякую. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you.